Just like the drivers you're watching tonight, My Guy Auto Supply Napa in Riverhead knows speed, precision, and performance. When your vehicle needs to perform like a champion, they've got what it takes. INEX Legends are headed up here onto the track. '26 Legends take the green flag.
And your starting lineup will be as follows. Your pole sitter in the KMK Contracting Riverhead Beverage number 18 is Jeffrey Ferrugia. Outside of him, starting in second in the Hot Works of Eastport, Mike Van Houten Trucking. Number 99 is Brad Van Houten. Your third place starter will be the East West Pest Control GT Power Systems number 33, Anthony Marsh. Starting from fourth in the MC11 Performance, Ware Fresno, number 11, Chevy Romney. Starting fifth, racing in the memory of Buddy Turbish and Joe Ratty, number 25, Big Money, Richie Davidowitz. Your sixth place starter will be the Stony Brook Manufacturing, number 14, of Jaden Glenister. Seventh starter will be the Turf King Roots Etc., number 78, of Phil Olemo. The Sea Pro Marine Dock Builders, number 30 of Charlie Hodge, starts eighth. Starting ninth will be the Right Way Automotive Center, number 8 of Will Sapala. Starting in 10th will be the Joe Ryan Race Cars Signature Premier Properties Crystal Clear Window Cleaners, number 02 of Riley O'Keefe. 11th place starter will be the EP Milling and Sweeping Allison Automotive H60 Motorsports, number 24 of Ray Fitzgerald. Starting P12 will be the Joe Ryan Race Cars, Gershow Recycling, Planet Earth Recycling and Recovery, number 2 of Jim Sylvester. Starting 13th in the Sea Pro Marine Dock Builders, number 1, Nick Hodge. 14th starter will be the Bright Bay Deli Varmint Patrol, number 22 of Michael Metcalf. Starting 15th in the Jawsey Small Engine Repair, number 77, that is Marissa Stewart. Starting from 18th in the Nowak Motorsports, number 5, Kevin Nowak. Your 17th place starter will be the Precision International, number 92, of Ed Statlander. Starting 18th, the 54 of Billy King Jr. Starting from the 19th spot in the Bobby's One Stop Auto and Exhaust, number 57, Alex Hallinar. In the City Sound Studio of New York, number 17, starting 20th is Mike Wren. 21st starter is the Miller and Caggiano, number 76, of Killian Tennant. 22nd will be the Philly Pretzel Factory, number 26 of Rob DiStefano Jr. Starting 23rd will be the 32 Grease Garage Motorsports, number 32 of Michael Berry. The field hits the Newsday Go Zone. Green flags in the air. We're underway for the INEX Legends.
Jeffrey Ferrugia is on the march here with BVH. Brad Van Houten on the outside. Brad Van Houten with the edge out of turn number 2. Let's see if he can continue the speed headed out of turn number 4 as Jeffrey Ferrugia will gain the edge and cross the start-finish line with the lead so far and will pull ahead. Anthony Marsh now underneath the 99 of Brad Van Houten. Right behind them, side by side, is Richie Davidowitz and Chevy Romney.
Ferrugia takes your early race lead. As Marsh now clears for second, he'll look to go to the inside. Caution flag is out.
Yes, yellow flag is out. The 26 of Robert DiStefano Jr. Curbside Automotive Repair in Rocky Point, the number 26. New to the division this year. Also one of our sponsors. Gets the 26 back going.
Well, as the field resets itself, it'll be Jeffrey Ferrugia out front, Anthony Marsh in second. Third place will be Brad Van Houten, with fourth being Richie Davidowitz. Your fifth place driver is the 11 of Chevy Romney, with sixth being Phil Alamo. Seventh, Jaden Glenister. Eighth, Riley O'Keefe. 9th will be Charlie Hodge, and 10th will be Ray Fitzgerald.
Cars are doubling up on the back stretch. AJ Vassar has got his breath back after giving us that starting lineup. 26 drivers before the drop of the green flag. Good job there, buddy. Lights out here at the line. Jeffrey Ferrugia, Anthony Marsh on the outside. Brad Van Houten, Richie Davidowitz, Chevy Romney, Phil Palemo.
Well, the field heads down to the Newsday Go Zone. Green flag, maybe. I don't see it. No, yellow flag will be out. They're going to try this one again.
Not happy with that.
Ferrugia, maybe a little bit of gamesmanship there. Just a little too gamey there at the moment.
All right. Back at it again. We're going to get the green flag. Ferrugia with the warning.
Well, we'll try that one more time.
No games.
Ferrugia and Marsh on your front row as the field heads down to the Newsday Go Zone. Green flags in the air this time. We're back racing. An even start by Marsh and Ferrugia down into turns 1 and 2. Ferrugia will get the better drive on the bottom. He'll look to clear out of turn 2. He won't. Marsh will stay to the outside quarter of that race car, but through 3 and 4, Ferrugia clears with the race lead.
Back in third, Brad Van Houten, Richie Davidowitz on the outside of him. Chevy Romney, Phil Palemo. Right now there, 3 for 3 already this year in the 0-2 is Riley O'Keefe. See if he can get
Marsh pokes the nose to the inside going down into 1 and 2. He won't complete that move. As Ferrugia holds on to that spot.
Richie Davidowitz edging out just a little bit. Brad Van Houten him touch a little bit in turn number 3. Both of them correct, still side by side. Anthony Marsh putting the pressure on Jeffrey Ferrugia up front. Some great battles all over the front of this pack.
Well, those two are racing out at front, but the best thing for them is these guys being packed up. They haven't, Riley O'Keefe hasn't had the opportunity to really get to the inside of Romney in front of him, and they stay too wide. He really doesn't have a way to fight around these two, and they're just costing him time. He sticks it 3 wide down the front straightaway, and Romney will get into the 78. Into the wall goes Phil Palemo as the caution flag flies.
Phil Palemo tags the wall. He's got
the
some
rear's
major.
done.
Yeah, that rear end is toast on that machine. His night is over. Also, Chris Sinatra headed off to the track, did pull him to the infield. So, man, we got a lot of scouts, actually, that signed up that are here tonight, and our local league sports teams that are here tonight also. So I want to give out some shout-outs right now while we can underneath yellow. If you hear your name, give us a scream. From Mastic Beach, we have the Diamondbacks and the Brewers. Two little local league sports night. Actually, they were the first 2 people that came through our front box office here tonight. From Longwood, Troop 924. Thank you for coming. From Coram, Pack 64. Little B-ball. The Bears. Baseball. We have the Moriches Bay Devils, Red Devils here tonight. From Miller Place, Troop, the Tiger Den. Welcome, guys. Athletics from the North Shore Little League is here tonight. From Miller Place, Pack 204. Longwood and Coram area, the 924. They've signed up again. I guess they came in at different times here tonight. Thank you for coming. We appreciate you. Peconic Hockey. Thank you for coming out tonight, guys. Ridge. The 414 Giants are here tonight. From Manorville, 8131 CSB. Chris Sinatro back up on the ramp, as we also see on Flow Racing. See a good shot of Philip Alamo as he's headed off to the track. We got the Raptors here tonight. 145A Lions and 177 Lions are also here tonight, along with Lions, Middle Island. 4-H Adventurers are here tonight, and thank you for coming out. The LYSA Soccer and also basketball from Coram Longwood area. Thank you guys for coming out. All right, we're doubling up here. Lights are still out.
Well, we'll get one more lap before they actually go green. We do double up here with 2 to go because of the size of the field. Before we go green, though, I'd like to just give a little quick shout out on behalf of Alex Hallinar to his dad, Jimmy Hallinar. Jim, normally in the pits helping out his son, sick, wasn't here last week, wasn't here this week. Alex would like to wish him a get well soon. And then in terms of other Legend cars, Michael Berry would like to say a happy birthday to his mom and dad. His dad's birthday was Wednesday, and his mom's birthday is tomorrow. As we see, the lights are out on the field.
All right, we're doubled up. Lights are out. We're on the backstretch. Ferrugia Marsh are headed to green flag.
It seems like every caution, Riley O'Keefe has moved up a row.
Yes,
As the Newsday Go Zone comes, doesn't look like we're going to get the green flag. Looks like we're going to try that one more time.
A lazy green. Interesting. You know, he started 10th. The restart, he started 8th. And on this restart, he started 6th.
Yes.
Inching his way. All right, lights out here at the line. We're going to try this once again.
I would make a slight joke here with Ferrugia that he's doing almost the old go-kart restarts that we used to have here, where they'd be basically almost full throttle by the back straightaway, and you'd have Bruce Nolan 3 and 4 waving at you to slow down.
Does anybody that knows about that? It's AJ Vassar racing go-karts here at Riverhead Raceway as a young kid. All right, lights out here at the line. Here they go, going
hit
green.
The Newsday Go Zone. Green flags in the air. We're back underway. Marsh with a great restart on the top side. He noses out to the race lead. Ferrugia with a great 1 and 2. He'll nose back out to the front. They stay side by side for the moment. The whole field's basically side by side for the first 5 or 6 rows.
2 by 2 by 2 by 2 so far in the front of this field in the INEX Legend feature here. Richie DeVita is underneath Marsh there for second position. Looked like he edged him out. Marsh was fast coming out of the turns. Still side by side. Let's see if Davidowitz will take the position, and he does. We're going to get halfway this time by at the start-finish line as Riley O'Keefe has now moved up to 4th.
Behind them, contact. Around goes the 11 of Chevy Romney. He'll spin to the infield.
Kept his foot in it. Let's see if he can get it going. He's rolling, and he gets it going.
He's going to get it rolling here in front of your race leaders.
As Riley
How will
O'Keefe,
they manage it?
Riley O'Keefe will take 3rd position over Anthony Marsh.
Now Romney enters about a few car lengths in front of your race leader of Jeffrey Ferrugia. How does Ferrugia manage the lap traffic here? Romney pulls to the inside, waves the field through.
Respectful
move there by Romney, as now the 2nd place car, Richie Davidowitz, and 3rd place, Riley O'Keefe, have run to the inside of your race leader of O'Keefe. O'Keefe to the bottom on Davidowitz. Can he complete that move? Davidowitz holds on for the moment. Oh, contact there.
Corrects it there, Riley O'Keefe, with Anthony Marsh getting into the rear of him.
That'll cost O'Keefe a little bit of ground here, as Davidowitz, it looks like it's woken him up a little bit, as now he starts to put the pressure on your race leader of Jeffrey Ferrugia.
6 laps left, and they cross the line. It'll be 5 to go. Let's see if Riley O'Keefe can gain momentum again. Lost some momentum there, but now Richie Davidowitz is looking to the outside, see if he can get the momentum, going high, shoot underneath, coming out of the turns. Lays the bumper there on Jeffrey Ferrugia.
Ferrugia is still holding strong. Here comes Davidowitz to the bottom of the racetrack. Richie Davidowitz to the inside of the 18 of Jeffrey Ferrugia. Can he complete the move? He'll clear out of turn 2.
Let's see if Riley O'Keefe can make fast work of this, and he does take 2nd position, and Anthony Marsh follows suit. Can Riley O'Keefe complete the Grand Slam as they're going to get the 2 to go this time by?
2 to go this time by. Davidowitz looking to end the winning streak that he that O'Keefe has and come back to victory lane for his first time in multiple years. He'll get into the contact. The 0-2 goes around. Yellow flag is out for Marissa Stewart, who's turned around in 3 and 4. Around
Good.
with the 0-2, though. Where will they put him?
Who is the yellow flag for? This will be quite interesting.
The yellow is definitely for Stewart, as she was already stopped in 3 and 4 before O'Keefe went around.
Riley O'Keefe is headed back to second position right now. Let's see where they line him up.
I would
Could
imagine
that be the saving grace for Riley O'Keefe? I mean, just for points alone.
Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good, and that's certainly a lucky moment as we see the 11 of Chevy Romney hit the pit area. The 77 of Marissa Stewart will get back going and join to the end of the pacing line.
On the scoreboard, it shows Riley O'Keefe back to second.
I would imagine that he would get the spot back there because he was not the cause of the caution. But also, the back bumper of the 0-2 is almost bent like a banana peel.
As long as it's not hanging off and it is attached, he will be okay. And it looks like it is fully attached. This is going to be quite interesting. Your all-time winner in INEX Legends, Richie Davidowitz, looking for his 30th career victory in this division.
And a guy that surprisingly hasn't finished.
Not lately. He had some issues when he brought this car back out last year. Some
also,
electric problems.
It's been 2 years since he's visited Victory Lane. He has not visited Victory Lane in the INEX Legends since winning the championship in 2023.
Yeah.
Same with the driver in fourth, the 18 of Jeffrey Ferrugia. Those two were your top 2 in points in 2023. They both haven't visited Victory Lane since that battle.
Richie DeVito knows how to get it done. 29 career wins in the INEX Legends, 2-time champion, won in 2019 and 2023, like you said. Riley O'Keefe sits 7th all-time on wins, has 11 wins. And 3 of them come this year out of the 11.
Well, as we're still under caution here, I'd like to make mention over in turn 3, there is a table by the concession stands. You'll get to meet a nice lady by the name of Judy Cornwell, who is selling a NASCAR collection in memory of her husband, Jim Cornwell. They have autographed diecasts by Steve Park, along with other NASCAR drivers' memorabilia. All of the proceeds will go towards American Legion and the 4018 Nurses Training Scholarship Funds. Last year, they gave away 4 $1,000 scholarships. As the field doubles up here, it'll be Davidowitz and O'Keefe on the front row. Marsh and Ferrugia, row 2. Brad Van Houten and Ray Fitzgerald, row 3. Hodge and Glenister, row 4. Sapala and Jim Sylvester make up your top 10.
I want to give a quick shout out to Tyler Wichard, who's here tonight, just graduated school in Groton, Connecticut, and will be headed off to Hawaii with the U.S. Navy. Congratulations. All right, we're at the green flag here.
It's the old guard versus the new guard. Davidowitz looking to hold off O'Keefe. As they head to Newsday goes down, green flags in the air. We're back underway with 3 laps to go. Davidowitz with a great restart on the bottom. He'll clear out front for the race lead. Marsh and O'Keefe side by side for second as they'll come around to see 2 laps to go this time by.
Richard Davidowitz loves seeing that in his rearview mirror, side by side. Riley O'Keefe, going around this. Jeffrey Ferrugia there in the 18. Yellow flag is out. Oh, if it was him and Sapala that were racing together?
Well, the contact certainly was with him and Ray Fitzgerald there.
Okay.
At the end of it.
I noticed that Sapala was in the infield. That's why I was just wondering.
Despite the speed that the 18 has had all season, he really cannot find the luck in finishes.
Richard Davidowitz with a great restart there, and you had Marsh and Riley O'Keefe racing side by side, which was definitely helping Davidowitz there. Now with this restart, it could benefit O'Keefe again. Richie, wild veteran here, at a young age still. He's got many wins at Riverhead Raceway, a couple of divisions. Be racing the crate modifieds tonight. He's racing tonight for Joe Ratty, who unexpectedly passed away last week. Rat Pack Racing.
Well, O'Keefe will get another shot at this here on the outside line. As when Davidowitz looks up in the mirror, all he sees is the neon yellow of Joe Ryan race cars in second, third, and fourth. So not exactly the nicest sight you want to see in the mirrors. Though with the amount of experience Davidowitz has, I'm sure he doesn't really care at this point.
Driver that really knows restarts is Richie Davidowitz. Big money there. After the INEX Legends, the crate modifieds are up next on the docket. Tour type modifieds, 8-cylinder gut and go. 4 6-cylinder figure 8s are back here at Riverhead. Fireworks, Demolition Derby will be following right after that. Great night of action. Cars are doubled up. Jim Kelly gives them the 1 to go. Lights out here at the line. Richie Davidowitz, Riley O'Keefe, Anthony Marsh. Just sitting there for the pickings could be Brad Van Houten in the 99 machine.
Well, as the field heads down the back straightaway, can O'Keefe keep the momentum going, or does Davidowitz have anything to stop him as they head to the Newsday Go Zone? Green flags in the air. They both wiggle out of turn 4.
Pretty
Davidowitz with a great start on the bottom. He noses out in front of O'Keefe for the moment. Richie Davidowitz holding strong on the bottom here as they'll see the white flag. One more lap to go. Davidowitz led that time by. Marsh looking to enter his nose into the picture. Davidowitz looks to clear off a 4. He won't there. O'Keefe's going to be forced to use the outside to try to get around the 25. But out of turn 4, Richie Davidowitz goes back to INEX Legend victory lane. What a performance there by big money Richie Davidowitz. As he holds off your point leader, the 0-2 of Riley O'Keefe, and puts himself back into My Guy Auto Supply Napa victory lane. As we see him take the victory lap down the back straightaway and back into 1 and 2. Davidowitz will look to try to back it up and go 2 for 2 tonight as he's in action in the next feature event, the Eagle Chevrolet Crate Modifies. But as he pulls down into My Guy Napa victory lane, he'll be met downstairs by Peter Milano.
My Guy Auto Supply, Napa Riverhead, victory lane. Also, happy dad. Hard seltzer, we got fruit punch. He's gonna be taking a picture real fast. with the checkered flag that he gets to keep. 250 years of America celebrating. So we're going to try to keep this short. He's going to take a quick picture with the flag. All right, he's got to head quickly to the crate mob. We're going to interview him real fast here in the car. He does have the helmet on. I know what this means to him and the team. Also, this is your 30th career win in the INEX Legends. Tell us about this and what this win means to you tonight.
You know, this win is very huge, you know. This isn't a high-dollar car that I'm in, you know. This is the first car that I ever turned laps here at this racetrack, was this Legend car. I owe a big thank you to my father. Congrats to him, rightfully for him. He just recently retired. So, first and foremost, this is for my father. You know, he got me into this racing, and I tell you what, it's hard to stop. Gotta big thank you to my good friends, Freddie and Megan Kraft. They've sponsored me since about the beginning. Thanks to him, I was able to put 3 new tires on this car for tonight, and that certainly helped a lot. I gotta give a big shout out to Bub Turbish. After Saturday night when they won that wheel and modified tour race, he said, bring the trailer over to my house. We're gonna go through this car this week and try to get it faster. I owe a huge thank you to him. This car was phenomenal tonight. The drive off the corner was unbelievable. Oh, a big thank you to my girlfriend. She's always there, supports me, even through nursing school. I know that's very hard for you, babe. And, you know, I just love you so much. Also, I got to give a big thank you to the Ratty family, the Rat Pack Racing. Right after this, I'm jumping in that crate car, the Rat Pack Racing #1, and hoping to get it done again.
All right, going to do this for Joe Ratty. Congratulations, Richie Davidowitz. 30th career win, all-time winner in the INEX Legends. Let me grab this hat for my guy, Auto Supply, Napa, Riverhead. All right, we got the crate mods headed up next. Richie will be in the #1 machine. I know it's a big night for this team.